Hello everybody and welcome to the instructional assembly video of your purchased Bamworld product. First things first, we're gonna spread out all these items on the floor and consult our instruction manual. Okay, so let's do the first step as per the instruction manual. We are going to install 3 identical brackets as per the picture on the manual, which will be these brackets over here. We're just going to connect them in the middle. So let's pull them over. And for this, you are going to require the screw marked A. You'll see on your instruction manual that there are screws marked A and B, and we are going to use screw size A, which would be the longer one. So let's take our screws out here, have a good look, and make sure you have the longer screws. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, where's 5? There we go. 5 and 6. Let's make sure about the length. Perfect. Okay, there we go, there we go. Long ones, long ones. And let's start assembling. So, first, let's put them together, like so. Easy way of doing it. Take your screw, push it through, start screwing them into place, like so. Take our Allen key and screw them into place. This side. Now, when assembling this bracket, please ensure that the screws are very, very tight. If they're tight, the product will not wobble. So let's install this side nice and tight, like so. Ooh. Okay. One more just to be sure. Wait, can't get it in. There we go. Okay, now that the screws are nice and tight, the product will not wobble as much. So that is number 1. Let's assemble number 2. Push your screw through. Screw it in. And on the opposite side, same thing. Take your Allen key. Once again, make sure these brackets are connected tightly with the screws. Otherwise, the product will be wobbly. All right, let's fit this one. Now the other one. Like this. Okay. Now for our last bracket, let's grab our screws. Just be careful. The screws are roughly the same length. Just make sure you grab the right ones. So again, it's the screws marked A. So there we go. Yes. Screw this one into place. And the next one. Like so. Let's take our brackets and make sure, again, it's very tight. Now for the bottom one, let's do it this way. Okay, there we have our 3 brackets. Now for our second step, we're going to do the B-layer plate onto the brackets. So for this you need the shorter screws, which will be all the rest. So very simply, we're going to take this item over here, the longer one, and another one which is roughly the same length but different in width, and then lastly this piece right here, and we are going to fit them into place. So for that, let's take our assembly over here, and right at the top we are going to fit this assembly over here, like so. So let's move this to the side. Take our first assembly over here and our shorter screws, and just at first gently screw them into place, like so. Take your Allen key and let's screw them in. There's the first one, and the bottom one. Let's turn this one around. Like so. Oops. Okay. Now, next step would be to assemble this one. So this one goes here. Okay. Let's grab our Allen key over here. Okay. Now, last one, the bigger one goes in at the bottom, like so. So, at the very bottom, you will see there are these 2 holes. We are going to screw into the top 2 over here. So, let's take 2 more screws and screw it into place. Okay, bottom one. Find the hole, there we go. Okay. Let's put that bottom one in again. Like so. Okay, now that this side is done, we'll just do the exact same on the opposite end with another bracket. So, grab some screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And let's do the same on the opposite side. So, let's start from the bottom over here. Take 2 screws. One over here. And another over here. And let's screw them into place. There we go. Now for the bottom one. Okay. Now let's move to the top side over here. One, 2, and 3. And let's fit them into place. Last one. And once that's in place, let's move on to our next step in the assembly. Okay. Okay, now for our next step, we're going to turn this assembly on its side. And you'll see there are holes over here. Now, with these holes, we are going to fit these. You'll see they're in increments in size. So the smallest one goes in at the top over here, and then as we work our way down, the assembly just gets slightly larger. So again, the smallest one goes in at the top, and then as you go down, fit ever bigger little stands. Okay, so let's start here from the top. Smallest one at the top. Again, take your 2 screws, take your Allen key, and let's fit these into place. So, first one goes in, like so. Ooh. Let's fit the other side over here. And where did I put my Allen key? Oh, over here. Let's screw these into place. Start on the other side. work from this side. Last turn over here. Okay. Now let's complete the other side. Over here. Okay. Almost there. It's a bit of a tight squeeze over here, but luckily it's just this side. And there we go. All right, now let's move on to our second one. So slightly larger, it fits in over here. So let's fit this one. I think now that the first one's up, let's turn it on its side, like so. I think it will be better this way anyways. There we go. Oh. Let's pull it closer to this side so you can see. Okay, first one fit. Let's screw in that second one. Make sure the screws are very tight as well. All right, third one. Third one will go in over here. Let's take our two screws and fit it into place. Like so. Now for the bottom one. Okay. Now we have two more. Take our screws. One into place, and this side. Let's screw these into place. There we go. And now for our final one. So, biggest one goes at the bottom, like so. Grab 2 screws and fit it into place, right here at the very bottom, like so. Let's do the bottom one. Okay. Okay, last screw here at the bottom. Okay. Now, let's move on to our final assembly, which would be just to add that bracket onto this side. Now for this, I think it would be best if we just lift it up like this, and then we'll just assemble on this side. All right, very simple. We just turn in this screw a little bit. There we go. Okay, now let's start here at the top. Grab 2 screws and let's fit it into place. One over here and one over here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, let's fit our other screws. Again, same as before. With each partition shelf, we just screw it into place. Just make sure your screws line up properly. There we go. And over here, this is C. There we go. Let's do this side. Okay. Let's move down one more. Let's fit this one along with its corresponding partition shelf, like so. We'll screw them into place. Okay. This side. And now our last two. There we go. And this side. And let's screw them into place. Our final screw, and then our assembly will be complete. Okay, and there we have our assembled piece. Now, it does come with cushions at the bottom, which you can just stick underneath the legs just to avoid any scratching or moving. But apart from that, here we have our completed shelf.